what's up? He's so good, I need y'all to introduce him. Oh, yeah, y'all. Let's make it.
Mr. Boots Greene, right outside of Philadelphia. Extraordinaire drummer, producer, songwriter. I mean, just musician overall. Phenomenal. We're happy to be here. Have you with allflamers.com.
For having me.
You know, you've been doing some amazing things lately. We want to talk about what you got going on right now. I know I've been seeing you in rehearsals. You know, got you on a Diddy tour.
Yeah.
You know, how amazing is that? You know, I don't know if y'all know about Boots Greene, but Boots Greene has played for, so many artists. I can't begin to think of how many artists he's played for, but let's talk. We're going to drop some names. Jay-Z, Wiz Khalifa, who else?
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell, yes.
Diddy,
yes.
It's a bunch, but whatever.
Listen, he's the man. This is who you want to come to and get behind you and carry the the heartbeat.
I'll add it.
So, all right, let's talk about this Diddy tour. What's going on? How's it feeling?
It's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. I toured with him a couple years back when he had Dirty Diddy Money. I think it was Diddy Dirty Money. One of the Diddy's or Dirty, one of them. But it was a three piece. It was him and these two women, Kelis. What's her name? Dawn and
Dawn Richards.
Kalina. I think it was Kalina, right? And basically from there, it was like just exploring the world with him and exploring his mind.
Okay.
It was like, to me, it was like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're actually around a genius and you're around somebody that has put a lot of things together.
Right.
And it was just, like I said, I'm grateful for being able to see the world and be in rehearsals with him and be one-on-one. There was times we sat one-on-one and he had me doing different chops and different things to see if he was comfortable with it.
Okay.
Like literally like a half hour just sitting there like, nah, try something else.
Okay, so he's hands-on with his set and his performances.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no such thing as he's not at rehearsal.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, because I'm sure you work with a few artists who aren't at rehearsal.
Yes. A few of them.
Yeah, so, all right, so he's very hands-on. That's what's up. So, you'll be on that tour in August. How long is the show? Are you playing for every artist, or?
Well, when we did we just had 2 shows at the Barclays in New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Brooklyn. And it was crazy because the whole show, first it went from being 3 hours to 2:20 or something like that.
Okay.
Bottom line is, this is a whole show of its own. Like, there was no opener, there was nothing.
It's
it was
like
just
show
Bad
beginning
Boy,
and
yes,
Bad Boy.
Bad Boy, that's it. And
Right.
it was dope because you got to see the from the beginning to the end, and it's like, it's crazy. It's like, oh, this is crazy. This dude put all this together, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I think stuff like that, being on that tour or being a part of the 2 shows was an amazing experience, and I can't wait for this tour to start, which is in August. It's going to be in August to October. We're going everywhere, east, middle, west, everywhere, north, south. Just Bad Boy reunion tour.
Man, that's phenomenal. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On that. I'm proud to see you on that tour. I love Philly representing,
Definitely.
So where did it all begin for you, though? Like, with the whole drumming thing? And then I know, did you start producing first? Did you start drumming first? Like, where did it all begin with, the whole musicianship?
Well, it happened in church, of course. I was like, my dad always said I was like 3 or something, and I would sit behind him and just, play on like buckets or something. But when I got older and started venturing out and just seeing more musicians, and I'll never forget my godmom and goddad. Their name is Sean and James, and they just took me under their wing and was like, this is this, this is this, this is that genre, this is that genre. You should learn how to do this and that. And it's like, I learned more from them than any of the musicians, to be honest. And which is weird because you would think, you know what I'm saying, I'm a musician. It's like, oh,
Right.
I can find some old heads and get in tune with them. And it was like,
Yeah.
no, that didn't even. It was from
like
my
that.
godparents. And
Wow.
from there, it went to a bunch of people. You know, started with a gospel artist named Richard Smallwood.
I know about Richard Smallwood.
Is an amazing composer, a real composer. So like he writes the music. From there, Jill Scott and Floetry and all these just groups, and it's like from that area, from my goddad and my godmom, I'd say that was the breaking point. You know what I'm saying, of me growing up and getting out of just like the church, and it was like, all right, I got to see the whole music world.
Yeah, like there's more out here than just
Definitely.
the church.
Definitely.
And there's money to be made.
Definitely. Definitely.
That's what's up. That's awesome. So, so you started off with the drumming, sounds like, and then you started producing and making your own music and songwriting. And I know a lot of people compare your music to Pharrell, which is like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think that's a compliment because he's one of my favorite producers and songwriters out here.
He's my favorite human
hands
being.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Honestly.
And overall good person.
Yes.
You know, and his music is, you know, the type of music that makes you feel very good.
Yeah, because it's authentic.
It's very authentic.
He doesn't sample, none of that. Anything that the typical producer does, he does not do.
So you play, how many instruments do you play on your
Honestly,
on your
well, I produce all my music.
Okay.
All my music I produce.
So every instrumentation you.
Yep.
Okay.
And what I do is like if let's say for instance, like I'll play like guitar on the keyboard, and knowing that I got a guitar player or friends that can help, I need that live guitar feel, so I'll play the rough and just send it off to them, where they'll come over and they'll make it come to life. You know what I'm saying? But production it always starts in the basement. It always starts from scratch, and then I'll have the whole song laid out, vocals, everything, and then once it's done, just send it off.
Nice. Well, I've had the pleasure of working with Boots Greene on different occasions. I mean, from doing shows and also, you know, your first project, Timeless, which is available on iTunes. And I supported this project because when I tell you this music is so good, like it's so good. It feels good. It's timeless to the point where like I play it 2 years later and it still feels good. And
thank you.
you know, I definitely support it coming to the shows and everything because I just love your music.
Thank you so much.
Make
sure I don't know if y'all make sure y'all get her stuff too. I know y'all know her, but make sure y'all getting it. It's a difference of knowing her and getting it. So
yeah, supporting. So let's talk about Timeless. You know, and you got another project on iTunes as well.
Yep.
Rooted to the Tutor. So what's the direction? Anything you know that you're trying to get out there, or is it just you just want people to feel good when they hear your music? Like, is there a message?
That's really it. I just want people to feel good. I want people to understand that one, I'm not in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get down with the formula. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I understand it, and I just don't get down with it because I understand that's the quick buck and all that. But I'm a musician lover. I'm a music lover. I'm a musician, and I'm like.
And you're an artist.
That's it, right? And that's
create.
it. So it's like I don't want to copy. I don't want to mimic or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I do my own music, I want people to be like. The same way we say, oh, that's a Pharrell or Timbaland track. You know from the gate whose song and what track it is. So it's like I need people to understand that this sound or this particular whatever is Boots Greene. You know what I'm saying? And it's like lyrically the same way. I have a partner named Kurt Brunson. He's amazing, silly, amazing dude. But we get into whatever we're talking about. We're not deep, but we get into whatever we're talking about, and we get into also what people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a song. Me and Sue had a song called "Party All Night."
Party all night.
And that got to do with three. That has to do with three people.
3 people.
Partying all night. You know. But this is like I just want people to see that everybody sticks to that formula of cooking in the kitchen. If you ain't cooking in the kitchen, then you snitching. If you ain't snitching, then you're itching. And it's like, no, I'm cool on like that's not real life. You know what I'm saying? Like half of those people aren't living that life.
Yeah.
I live the life of I like women. Women are beautiful. There's nothing wrong with, you know, admiring women.
Right.
I love to you know, Mary Jane. I love Mary Jane. Like
Mary Jane.
So these are things that
So
I
you
talk
talk
about.
about Mary
Exactly.
Jane,
I
that's
talk about
right.
things that I actually encountered, but like I don't want to, no fakeness.
No.
Bottom line. No fakeness.
Yes, I understand. I understand completely. You know, being an artist myself, so I totally understand. You know, so what would you say you would like to see maybe change in the music industry, whether it be on an independent level or mainstream level?